Hey, what's up everybody? So, Anthem is out today. Now, I intentionally steered clear of the beta because I wanted to go into this just completely blind. I have no idea what to expect. Now, I know criticism for this game has been unkind so far, to put it mildly. Not totally awful, but at the same time, maybe probably not the breakout hit that BioWare was probably hoping for. So I've never played before. I only have the, just basis understanding of what to expect from this game. But I'm excited because I like the idea of flying around in a suit like Iron Man, so I'm willing to give it a shot. Coffee Elm, what's up, man? Thank you so much for coming back again. I appreciate you. I will accept the agreement. How's your day been, man? Anything cool happening in your world? I will accept EA's terrifying online policies without reading them. Could be signing my soul away, I don't know, but nobody ever reads the end-user licensing agreement. Usually. English, no colorblind filter, subtitles on. I always play with subtitles, so I know I'm gonna miss something. Audio chat assist, I'll leave that off. I'm not gonna be chatting with anyone tonight, I just want to get in to see what this game has to offer. Taylor, what's going on, man? What are you doing tonight? And, another reason I wanted to stream tonight was, one, I like the idea of streaming this tonight because it just came out. But then also, sadly, I had a gear review to go out tomorrow, and I basically hit a place where I had some technical difficulties with it, and I couldn't really fully review it in the way that I wanted, even though I basically had the project like 80% done. But even though most of it was good to go, sadly, I was just not comfortable putting it out unless I could 100% stand behind the things I was saying. So, you win some, you lose some. Some things just, life gets in the way sometimes, but I'm going to reschedule that for probably a week from tomorrow, if not even later, to make sure that I can get the technical details sort of ironed out for it, but we'll see. Coffee Hum says, do you have an Xbox? Yes, I do have the Xbox One. I am a multi-platform gamer through and through, sir. What about you? Xbox as well, I take it? Lola, what's going on? I'm outside on my way to meet someone. We'll be in and out. I appreciate you stopping in for a few. That's great. I did not pick up Farm Together, although I'm still considering it. I sent you a friend request on it then. Awesome, man. I will respond to that. Alright, let's see what this says. How's the audio right now? Am I too loud? Is the game too soft? Just out of curiosity.
But the anthem refuses to be controlled.
You buy game, my own friend? I will not buy the game until you say it's safe to do so, Lola. We'll play together and we'll build a delightful farm.
And build cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers.
Maybe not the coolest name I've ever heard. Freelancers.
Keeping the monsters at bay and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal.
That sounds cryptic.
Freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
Everything sounds so dire. I just hope it doesn't take forever for me to get in the suit. I don't even know what... I don't even know the type, so it'll be interesting to see which one to go for.
Looks like we fly from here. Alec, hear that? All teams, get ciphers and amplifiers. Let's go!
I'm guessing this is a tutorial. If they could just throw me right into the action, that would be super.
We're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Suit up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
It looks pretty. I'm assuming this is in-game and not pre-rendered.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here for the Cho promise.
Hey, Alec, won't stop waiting for it to die down out there. Let's go.
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Hunting for a Nintendo gift card? To get farmed together?
From growing, from killing everything.
I don't know, Alec. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? Our race is no different than the hundreds of other shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong along, stronger together.
Excellent. Daniel, what's going on, man? Thanks for swinging by. If not a PSN gift card, but yeah, I'm definitely curious. Like I thought it looked nice. I tried to show it to Sean, but he was like, "This looks like a Facebook game. I can't play Farm together." He was not pleased with the idea. Daniel says up to your stream. That's not true. Daniel's always in your streams. I've seen him there. Don't say that. I have to say the javelins look awesome. Even though I feel like your legs wouldn't really bend that way, but what do I know?
I've got you, Faye, loud and clear.
Wailing is strong so far.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Alec, check in,
Whoa.
please.
Little busy, Fanny. No worries on me. Got one.
I feel like I should be playing this section, although watching it's okay too. It does look a little bit like Farmville, if I'm being honest. But I don't know, just the fact that you can have like 15 or 16 people or whatever building together just seems like a lot of fun.
You survived, but your Javelin needs a restart.
Just farming Minecraft, I guess.
Starting voice recognition.
Was that your last stream? Then I left. LOL. Terry, if you are in the stream, I appreciate it. Male voice is fine. I didn't even know how to make a choice.
Ray? Ray, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
Think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, with the heart of rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the center.
But I've talked to other people who are playing it, and they say it holds up. Like I know Snowbody's playing it.
Still critical. Grab a repair pad when you can. You've got
Look
a
around to see where your next objective is located. It's definitely a pretty game.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Don't know. Ray?
Flying would be a lot cooler than walking.
Sorry, can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
I think you should buy it on the Switch, but I'm super biased. I prefer the Switch.
Good. Now you have partial boosters at least.
Alright, got some double jump going. Ooh, it's fast. Sprint feels good. And it says, give into it, otherwise all my hard work and peer pressure will be for nothing. The rumble feels good. Everything feels like it has weight to it, which is nice.
Part of the Dominion Strider. When they attack the city, those fuel canisters are explosive, by the way.
Well, red barrels, that seems familiar enough. Whoa, ultimate ability?
Team, update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down. Cypher's in comas. From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye?
So I guess I have to wait for those abilities to recharge.
But I can hear it too.
Can always give you a refund? No, no refunds. Is there anything else for me to shoot down there, or did I kill everything? Guess I did kill it. Alright.
What the? Hey, Miller!
Ooh.
Found your Titan!
This cataclysm is creating a mighty handful.
Faye? Still there?
Yes? You've got down freelancers ahead. Sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving.
Ooh, that dodge is nice.
Hey, how you doing?
You tell
Did you think about waiting for an extra 4 days for nothing by bought it on the Switch? Judge, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad you could critique my, This stream will decide if I buy the game, no pressure? Yeah, no pressure at all. I don't think my ultimate ability is recharged yet. I got grenades, though. I like how the guns feel. Yeah, and that's the thing. I know there are some perhaps not unfounded criticisms about it, and I'm sure I'm not deep enough into it yet to really explore that fully, but yeah, they said it was pretty grindy, but I'm okay with grindy. I don't mind that. Armor is undamaged. That's a good thing. Ed Norton, what's up, man? It's too early to tell, honestly, but I like the look and the feel of it.
Your flight systems aren't working yet.
I'm sorry, but like the armor is just super awesome.
Hang tight.
Thanks, brother.
Your cipher's in a coma.
I'm heading back to Destroyer.
I got you, freelancer. We aren't gonna make it to the cenotaph. Gonna try.
So I'm not seeing the Monster Hunter feel to the game, but I'm definitely seeing the Destiny Mass Effect feel. Yeah, I think that was one of the things that people have mentioned before.
I'll need to go around. Which way, Faye? Hey.
That looks like it's going to be fun to fight, though. I don't play very much on Xbox at all. I hardly ever touch my Xbox unless I have a game where friends need me to go over to that platform, for example, or if there's a truly great exclusive. And I was hoping the Crackdown 3 was going to be good, but, you know, looks like reviews for that are not super great either. Oh, that's a fun melee attack.
The Anthem, it wants to consume me.
Whoa! Okay, about overshot that jump into the lava.
Oh, sorry.
It's tight, he's gonna eat you, I know, right? Imagine if EB Games closed before I get that would be so horrible.
Is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems doomed.
Melee attack seems strong.
It's all done. Come back. Retreat.
Nope, we're not retreating. We're here to kill lava scorpions and whatever that giant dude is over there. Armor's still pretty undamaged. GameStop bought the EB stores here. EB Games doesn't exist. I miss when it was still EB Games, or even before that, back way forever ago when it was Electronics Boutique. ET says, "Hey Josh, how are you doing? Hope you had a great week." Did have a great week, man. Finally got an Xbox One S. Awesome, dude. I can finally play Red Dead 2, Forza Horizon 3, Resident Evil, Biohazard, Transformers, Devastation, etc. That is quite a selection of games you are now able to play. Fabian, what's going on, man? I'm on the fence about buying this game, so I'm glad you're streaming it. Thoughts so far? The movement and the combat feels good. If not, right now I feel pretty much indestructible, but, you know, I'm going to give it a second and see. And I haven't gotten to fly yet, which my one big thing is I just want to fly around like Iron Man a little bit, so, you know, we'll see if it actually delivers on that crazy fantasy of mine.
This thing is going down. Come on.
But I'm curious to see how this goes. Again, I know this has been taking a beating critically, but it looked so cool, and I'm not gonna say the Steelbook wasn't a driving reason for it, but it was a nice bonus. Best Buy seems like it always does that. Holy shnikes, what, Judge? Wait, really? After all that build-up, I don't even get to fight him? Whose idea was this? Yes, tomorrow is the release day, but they let you pick it up early at 9 o'clock tonight at Best Buys. They might have done it at GameStop too, I'm not sure. You're getting Anthem, are you getting it for PS4, Ed?
You being a coward. I'm no coward. No?
Yeah, I was kind of set on this game as well. Like, I don't know, I was kind of looking for a Destiny successor, and I don't know if this will fit that bill, but my sincere hope is that this initial experience lays a groundwork for some better expansion later on. Like, you know, obviously, I would prefer they just have an amazing product at launch, but, you know, the design and everything of this looks so fun that I just really wanted to, you know, kind of dive in right at launch and, you know, kind of see if you know, they would build on it at all, I guess. Screw the NPC, it's okay to leave them to die. Right? I have this on PS4. But, again, if a game is, you know, incredible enough, I'm not above buying 2 copies of it to play on multiple platforms. I retract my... I know, right? Like, we have this huge build-up, like, this giant thing that, like, this entire intermission's been building towards. And then I just watch somebody else deal with them and get kind of dragged away. Like, you know, that's nuts. Brian McDade, if you were in here, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you.
We lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades.
And also to Gary Rodriguez.
People we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to...
I'll probably pick it up on the PS4 just in case you want to party up, assuming you can. Yeah, absolutely, I would love to. And yes, you can play with friends, you can play with strangers. I think you can even play it solo, but it ramps the difficulty a lot. Apparently, like, the different javelins, like, special abilities, like, combo off of each other when they're launched simultaneously, so I'm curious to see how that works out. I may try to party up with some randos just to see what happens. ED says, beauty of Xbox One S that has 1TB HD, fully installed Battlefield 5, 1 month free Xbox Live, and it's much smaller than the launch Xbox, and I paid $205 for it brand new. That's not a bad deal at all. Plus, if I recall, I believe the Xbox One S also plays 4K Blu-rays, which, that's nice. Can I fly this time? Collect sensor readings from early warning network. Press L3 when jumping to fly. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm okay with this. Now, I think you can overheat, though. I don't think you can stay in the air, like, indefinitely, sadly, but... Can I boost? Oh, I can just start shooting. That's neat. I'm still hovering right now. Okay, that's kind of great that you can just kind of stop and... no! Oh, that wasn't graceful at all. Okay. So I can't fly forever.
This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
That's not a bad idea.
Jungle's full of useful stuff.
That seemed Monster Hunter-ish somehow. So I'm assuming I just got some ammo? Common item, common item, common item. Okay, so I'm assuming that the color rating is sort of like World of Warcraft, where it's like, you know, white is common, green is uncommon, blue rare, purple epic, maybe? This game does have a me... wait. Speaking of me too... Oh, Mass Effect. I beat it 4 times. Will always cherish the Mass... I only played through 1 and a chunk of 2, and that's it. Which I'm sure is just tragic. One thing I definitely like is the verticality of this game. It reminds me of Breath of the Wild in that sense. Like, these worlds already feel like leaps and bounds.
I need you to access it.
L3 again or X to stop flying. Okay. Like, it already feels like leaps and bounds, like, just bigger than Destiny. Now, I know it's early, and that's not an apples-to-apples comparison, perhaps, but still. I don't know why it's teaching me how to throw grenades again. That's curious.
Sorry, you need to stay near the sensor so I can get a... Owen! Almost got it!
Especially Mass Effect 2 is such an amazing experience. I had a buddy that skipped some of the loyalty missions and his whole team was dying at the end. That sounds rough.
It's mostly normal.
Mostly? This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something...
Yeah, no sign of Shaper energy. Head to the next sensor. Oh, waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
Oh, that's good to know. So there's actually a functional reason to go diving into the water if it cools your suit down. That's nice. Although, I'm trying to see...
Coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you? You do know you probably just orphaned some baby rabbits there.
I feel bad about it now. I just assumed they were an enemy.
What do you do? I get a reading?
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
I feel like I'm just needlessly butchering the local wildlife.
What's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible Shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea.
Oh, okay, so the overheat bar, I think, is that they're in the middle, I guess?
Oh, and how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of Rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a Shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh, well, on my watch.
Last sensors nearby.
With wyverns circling.
See them.
Whoop.
Vibrators. Still need to get a reading.
I feel like the game has a lot of promise, but...
Wyvern on you.
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be their nesting area. Shouldn't be a problem for the mighty Gravet killer.
Homing missiles are great. Takes a minute to recharge, though.
Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly. Hang on, hit. You'll know it.
I'm sorry. Okay, shooting while hovering is great. I can see my suit overheating, but that's probably necessary for the mechanics of the game so it doesn't become just like one-sided. It's kind of like Iron Man, how, you know, Iron Man doesn't, he gets in a curious amount of fist fights for somebody who could just pretty much nuke everything from orbit with the technology he's rocking.
And I'll give them that.
Especially you have to, you know, kind of limit those abilities in some way. Lest you completely throw off the balance of the game.
Oh crap.
What?
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. A bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
So if I go underwater, will I keep flying?
Watertight
Oh.
seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse.
That's okay. So I guess that does cool me down, but again, the fact that you just go like super high or, you know, just dive into the ocean on a whim, that's kind of neat.
Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time.
Lights? Okay.
That's it.
That's one.
Fragment of Anthem energy gone astray.
There's
Getting the hang of
two.
it. Suit can only hold 3 at a time. Take these over to the door.
Alright.
It's working, but you'd have to
Kind of a
ask
cryptic way to open a door, but sure, why not? Wait, did I... Oh, I have to get 2 more.
Got one.
That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens.
Nice.
Grit. Impressive.
Wait, what was that?
Even for a Shaper ruin. Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity.
A little light would be nice.
There'll be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's way
Brian, what's going on, man?
intense energy deeper in.
How are you enjoying the game so far? The gameplay looks fun. I mean, so far it's fine. I wouldn't say there's anything really super exceptional yet. The guns feel satisfying, and I like the design of the world, and that, you know, it feels big and like something you can really explore instead of just like kind of like a flat map like a lot of the Destiny levels were, I think.
What's all this?
Like, it definitely feels big and expansive and epic. I'm playing on the PS4 Coffee Home.
Careful! Too much of that, you'll overload. Damn!
Wait, how do I barrel roll?
Hang on.
Oh, pfft. Well, I guess I'm gonna get an education on barrel rolling again. Press circle while... Oh, okay. So it's basically just like dodging an air.
Oh, hey, watch it! Are they kidding?
Well, I thought that was... I was supposed to hit those things to like cool off, but I guess they're not waterfalls. I guess I have to avoid them.
Not far.
Yikes!
Alright, so that was better. I'm still here, just lurking. Lurk away, Taylor. Definitely, it's gonna be one of those million-hour games. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, good. It's just water. Owen, controls restored. You're back.
Yeah, definitely resembles Iron Man. Sending you a friend request on PlayStation, not sure if you received it. Oh, you're talking to ET.
Silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
I have to collect more lights? What was that? Okay.
It's got a lot colder. Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's drawing energy to form a cataclysm.
And there's one.
Drill, you'll need more. It's working. Keep the echoes coming and we'll collapse the energy bomb.
Although, and that's the thing, like, is it the coolest thing? Is this the coolest mission I could be doing right now? Collecting a bunch of little orbs? Not particularly. But I guess they kind of have to get you acclimated to flying somehow. Why didn't I grab that?
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy
And I can only carry 3 of them at once, which seems completely arbitrary.
anything is possible.
No, I'm not $60 impressed either yet. But, you know, we are only like 30 minutes in so far. Your player 2, are these the... Yes, this is like... I just started. This is 30 minutes into the game, so... We are talking not opening hours, like opening hour.
New and dangerous.
Lay that on the shapers. It's still amazing.
Wait, did I just fly over that, or no? Alright, so one more. These kind of games usually take a couple hours to really get going. Yeah, I would imagine I'm not going to see a whole lot in the first hour or two here. I think I've encountered some impressive games since someone stole my likeness and made me first Draugr, but not many. Anthem, the Tony Stark edition, yes. So I need one more light. Oh, there it is. Yes, bonus stream, Solier. I sadly, again, I could not get the video done that I wanted to get done for tomorrow, so I was like, well, at the very least, I'm going to stream some Anthem tonight. Maybe I could do a quick impressions video tomorrow or something.
It didn't hold. I see. It's starting. You've got company.
Ooh, I'm frozen? Now that is like Iron Man. It's like the icing problem from Iron Man 1 when he has to go up against Obadiah Stane. Ironmonger.
I'm thinking. All right, hang in there. I might have an idea. Just give me a second.
It's not Iron Man, it's Marvel vs. X-Men Iron Man.
Good. I think
Glad to see the stream. Good idea. If this game has shoulder... Oh, it does have shoulder missile barrage. That's one of the reasons I bought it. Because I saw that in the trailer and I was like, nope, I want to be able to do that. Just like Iron Man did in Iron Man 1 when he deals with the 10 rings initially.
go. Now carry it over and put it in place.
Oh no. Gear cannot be used on cooldown.
Fragment in. Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
That looks helpful.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure. But I hope it's not the Gravit Overlord.
What's happening in there?
The something has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry!
Flying to evade better? Yes, it is. I'll look to see what I can trade in and buy and team you, Josh. It's early, man. We're talking like 30 minutes in. I would not necessarily make that call just yet. You know, I mean, this game is going to have a considerable amount of content to justify a full price purchase, I would say. I'm just a sucker for a steelbook. I make bad life choices.
Okay, last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a
And then Ironmonger himself comes out of the portal.
which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to strangers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up.
The voice acting's not bad. I'm not sure how invested I am in this story, but
Well, nobody told him. It's an acid.
at least it's well delivered.
I'll put you back into it. Got it.
Nothing even looks like an arc reactor. What is with the game showing me all these big enemies and then just not letting me fight them?
Now I've got a new story. That time
It's like the second time in the first, like, what, 30 minutes of this game that some cool big monster showed up, and then it was like, no thanks, you can just watch somebody deal with it.
time to get back to full tasks. Do a job well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
I guess it's a nice little, you know, baby step sort of mission. I have to say, I am partial to the color scheme, but then again, I do have an affinity for, you know, hues of orange, purple, and red. Obviously. And I don't mind a trophy. That's fine. Okay, so we completed an expedition, which I'm assuming is fancy talk for mission. Skip expedition result. No, I don't want to skip it. I want to see what the actual readout that it gives me for this. Which I'm assuming it will, after this load screen. Finally got some chocolate from Whole Foods, dark chocolate and sea salt, milk chocolate and hazelnut, etc. That sounds nice, man. Load time's taking a little bit. But then again, to be fair, they were some pretty massive environments too, so... Wait, my first person view whenever I'm back in town? I don't want to do this. I just want to fly around like Iron Man. I'm level 1. I'm not hearing any audio, though. Or is it just really low? I believe it is fully online.
Hi. You
Oh, there's some audio.
Quarantine. What else is new? This side. A freelancer brought in tainted cargo or
Why
something.
am I not replying? Why did I pick a male voice if I'm not gonna
Well,
be voiced during the
there's
dialogue
a
sections that flesh out the
conversation
story?
with a charming fellow freelancer.
I'm told the loads are few but large. The outside of town is one giant zone with no load. That's
Said they
nice.
Take any opportunity to mess with freelancers. Yeah. I just wish. I mean, I was born here. Fort Tarsis used to be great. People used to look down on the fort because it wasn't Anthem or Fremont. But I think it was better. Exactly. My brother Kismet and I used to climb that scaffolding just to watch the Striders come and go.
Some one-sided dialogue.
With happy people and
I feel like I'm playing a Zelda game.
it even seems sunnier. Might be my imagination. Though it was before the harder age.
Fallout 76 greater than Anthem. That's my fear, is that this is going to be another Fallout 76.
Not sure why I keep coming
Is
back.
multiplayer in this game a shoot fest, or are there roles? And to play non-medics, portals, traps, nerfs, debuffs, is there that in this game? I'm not sure. I'm not far enough into it yet. Coffee Elm says I'm going to get off. Bye, Coffee Elm. Thanks for stopping by, man. You have a good night.
You're right. Does that make me foolish? Huh. Well, everything I own is on the other side of these doors.
I kind of want to
Looks like
skip
I'm stuck here.
this.
But you should save yourself. I'm freelancer Johnny, by the way. See you around.
I don't know if it'll be purely a shoot fest, but let's see. What am I supposed to be doing? So this is the map. I'm guessing I can't go through the story yet. Forge, short expedition, vault, challenges, newsfeed. I don't know if I need Path to Glory or what. So in any way, shape, or form, is that, will this game's fun factor be deterred by the fact that it's strictly online only? Not for me. I mean, I know that that's a sticking point for some people, but I personally don't really care. Cause I'm always online anyways. Adrian, what's going on, man? I don't know if I can just dive back into another expedition or what I'm supposed to be doing here, but just walk around the city for a minute. At least there's NPCs chatting it up, making the place feel a little bit more alive. So far, the only one I saw was kind of... Ooh, that looks helpful. Add to Cortex? Ranger unlock. Commonly used by frontline fighters. This reliable. I just grabbed a whole javelin just like sitting on a random bench. Well-rounded offensive and defensive capabilities due to an even balance of armor and speed. The Ranger's propulsion pack can launch quick airstrikes on unsuspecting foes as well as navigate challenging terrain during exploration. What, the load time, Sawyer?
Welcome back. How was the last run?
E.T., we meet again. Yeah, I at least want to do a couple more missions before I form a larger opinion on this game. I'm assuming the vault is exactly what it sounds like. Here we go. Everything you collect or salvage is stored here. Manage your inventory, move items onto the junk tab, or convert them to salvage straight from inventory. In the junk tab, you can mass salvage items. Okay. So basically, junk individual salvages with square or yeah. Hold on. This looks slightly complex. I heard some people waiting 1 to 3 minutes at times. Yeesh. It's like some PS1 era load times. I hope they get patches. This game has potential. Yeah, I think they said they were going to do some optimization patch in the coming days after launch, but we'll see if that's true. So what have I actually picked up then? It looks like I have nothing in any of these slots. No components. No gear. I can craft some things, I guess. Weapon parts? Weapon parts are basic materials used to craft weapons that can be found in piles of scrap treasure chests by salvaging other weapons. So this is just the stuff that I have for crafting right now. And then I have no junk. So hoping they get patches. Got a shamrock shake at McDonald's. That sounds delightful. I don't know if they have those right now in mind, but I would not be opposed to it. Okay, so I already went to the... I guess I just go start an expedition then. I mean, I'll look over here real quick, but... Nope, nothing. They are delicious. I would agree with that. Oh, here we go. Cortex tutorial. For information on the world around you and the story of Anthem, in the journal section, find missions, contracts, and more. Notification will appear when the entry is added. Gotcha. Critical objectives. Silence the Heart of Rage. Early warnings. Outcome: you successfully silenced the relic and averted disaster. It's time to catch your breath in Fort Taurus and reflect on a job well done. Freelancers don't garner much respect these days, but the work you're doing is keeping everyone safe, whether they appreciate it or not. Okay, so what is the next mission? Select a challenge and press square to track your progress under track challenges. And I don't have any of those. Find a challenge entry. Okay. Library. What else do we have? Armory? Oh, David Guido, thank you so much for being a new patron, man. I appreciate it. I thought you were already a patron. That's weird. Unless that notification is just super late. That's weird. I don't know why it's triggered. These were existing patrons. I wonder if it's... I hope it's not going to go through every single one of them, because it's... Nope. I guess that's what it's doing. Sorry, guys. That'll probably get really annoying. Might be fun co-op if we all got to get... Yeah, I think it would be. I don't know how many people can party up at once, but I think that would be a fun time. Although I'm curious why I'm not really hearing the audio right now. I don't know if there's a way for me to stop those right now, but I don't even know why it's occurring. What's this? Striders are the bloodstream of Bastion. They are used to transport people, resources, and vital supplies. Yeah, it's incredibly quiet. Like, I don't know if that's just the game's audio or if it's like a bug right now, but it's pretty bizarre. Colossus is unlocked. Okay. That's like the heavy hitter. I think that's just like the tank class, basically, of this game. Yeah, it's got to be a bug. Otherwise, might have to make a Minecraft server or something to do a mass game that way. This is the one that I want to play as. I want to play as the Interceptor because I think that's the one that's built for speed. I don't know what's up with Streamlabs tonight. But I'm not finding just running around the hub city here to be overly interesting. So is this the game that will bring YourPlayerTwo back to the PS4? Other than Beat Saber cardio, I do a lot of Beat Saber cardio, man. Every morning, like 6 o'clock, you'll find me on there. And I know that I believe Fabian, you said you play Beat Saber as well, right? Like it's crazy fun. It's like if oh, what was it? Fruit Ninja and Guitar Hero had a baby. Alright, let's see if we can figure out where to go. Because I feel like it just wants me to go on another expedition, but I'm not really seeing what point I need to interact with to do that. I was only playing Beat Saber last night and super hot. I'm sore today. Yeah, dude. I'm off. Better keep working. Thanks for the bonus stream. Looking forward to hearing your impressions on Anthem. Sawyer, thanks for stopping by, man. Enjoy the rest of your work. Hopefully it's not too bad. And I'm going to try to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Path to Glory. Can I just select it and have it go? Maybe it's on the top level? If anybody has any ideas, let me know, but I just feel like I'm running around like an idiot right now. Oh, at least somebody's talking. Anything to just break the soul-crushing silence right now. I mean... Alright, hold on. Purchase crafting items and javelin customization options here. Store inventory changes frequently. Check back often. Rewards tab lists anything you earned through competitions outside programs. Well, I certainly have coin, but I have no shards. So I've discovered a DC series called Heroes in Crisis. Wow. What's that like? List of friends, favorites, and more. Open any list to see who's playing. Someone needs help. Reinforce a friend by selecting that friend and holding square to join. I'm just a common ranger. What's that? That's just the ball. Yeah, I don't see any other points on the map I can interact with. I think it's just really quiet, Fabian. Like, I don't know of any reason. Like when I talk to people, I hear something. But, yeah, let me try to see if I can turn the volume up a little bit. Like, I'll see if that helps. But I just think it's a either really quiet, dead, or there's just, like, some bug that's just making this whole area silent. have to find javelins to progress? Can I talk to you again? Nope. It revolves around a neutral territory that provides therapy to both sides of the super world who are suffering from things that they may need therapy for, PTSD, etc. That sounds really interesting. Oh, wait, do I need to go down here? What's this? Instruments left behind by shapers when they abandoned the world they created, varying in shape, size, and purpose. Relics are powered by the Anthem of creation, commonly believed to be the very tools that constructed the world. It becomes overwhelmed, it creates a cataclysm, causing fragments to break off the relic. Lancers discover them through trial and error, returning those fragments to their rightful place, can in some cases silence our relic. Good to know. Daily trials, weekly trials, monthly trials. Well, that seems like a good way to lay that out. Okay, maybe there's a weekly trial available. Nope.
Big job, yes?
Decent. An Arcanist number.
Good, good. Got to show people why we're here.
Few more contracts on the board.
Ciphers are individuals with sensitivity to Anthem creation and are capable of telepathic communication and heightened mental calculation. Many young people who are identified as having this unique gift undergo Ember exposure, a dedicated training to enhance their mental skills. At least it seems like they're trying to flesh out some lore here. I do like that. I mean, I suppose you can only be so emotionally invested in a story if you have a better understanding of what the stakes are. I know some games don't really go to that length. Alright, back upstairs, I guess. I wonder if it could just be glitched out right now. Like, maybe there is supposed to be a place on that platform that I interact with it, but maybe it just didn't load. Because I feel like being able to get back in the action should not be this difficult. Kind of reminds me of Borderlands here. Yeah, I could see that a little bit, for sure. I almost wonder if I should close the game out and reopen it and see if that does anything, but... So, like, right now, it looks like right here in the middle there should be a place where I can just start an expedition. But when I walk up to it, nothing happens. There's no prompt to, like, press a button or anything. Like, I went downstairs. I don't really think there's any place else I can go up here. Oh wait, no, here's some stairs over here this way. Let me see if that does it. Oh wait, no, is that where I went to? No, that's where I was just, that was where I was just at. That's where I went downstairs to get there. I think it might be glitched, because I'm just, yeah, let's, just because I'm curious, is there a way out of this? To go, like, back to the main menu. Settings, quick game, there we go. mean, that's pretty bad. Like, if you, I mean, not having sound is one thing, but not even being able to just like play the game. Let's see if that's the case. Maybe I'm just completely wrong on that. Hopefully, it didn't erase whatever progress I made. I mean, although I guess replaying the opening part would be a lot better than just wandering around this giant city in silence. But let's see what happens. I wouldn't be shocked if it launched with all kinds of issues. Yeah, that might be exactly what we experienced. Just wait for it to connect to the online services. And if it fails tremendously, I could always switch over to playing Warframe on the Switch, which I've only played a little bit of, but seems like a lot of fun. I had not touched Warframe since like 2013, because I tried it once and I was like, man, it's not for me, it's boring. And then I started trying it on the Switch and I was like, first off, this looks fantastic for a Switch game. And then also, it just seemed like it had just an incredibly deep and, you know, or an incredible breadth of content to offer. Not looking good for our heroes. Maybe I'm just having internet problems, but I mean, it seems like the stream health is okay. Pull up a random video on YouTube on my phone and see if my Wi-Fi is working. Yeah, YouTube stuff's playing fine, so maybe they're having problems with the servers right now. If so, disappointing. I feel like it started so strong. And I can't get to a menu or anything to close it, so maybe I should give this a few days before trying to stream this one. This is not going great. Not just you, I've heard the servers have been hit or miss. Yeah, I'm getting some of that now. I'll try to just close out to the menu and relaunch it and see what happens. Yeah, no kidding. It's weird because just a second ago I was like, oh, I don't care if a game's online. I'm always on the internet. And now I'm just like, except when you can't do anything. Disappointing but expected. Online games seldom have good first days. Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, despite the fact that, you know, this wasn't getting major critical praise, like, when I went to Best Buy to pick mine up, like, they must have had 60 or 70 copies sitting there waiting for people to come pick it up. So, like, there are definitely a bunch of people who pre-ordered this game, or at least near me. I've been playing MMOs for decades, learned to avoid patch days. Yeah, no joke. I think one of the worst launch days I remember was, like, when I first played Diablo 3 on PC. That was just a complete cluster. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see if it puts me back in the city and if I can actually do something. A lot of changes have been made to Warframe since launch. The game is 100 times better. I got to the max level 30 after maybe 200 hours of online play. Only problem is that item drops are random. I gotcha. Weren't they based on loot tables? A lot of people are blaming EA, but like Judge said, it's an online game thing. Yeah, I don't think it's like an EA thing, because like EA is like the publisher and BioWare developed it, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Tell you the other thing that was kind of crazy is I'm curious if about this rumor now that Microsoft is going to be putting Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch and you can stream games to it. If so, that's going to be insane. Now that would get me to buy Game Pass. But I almost wonder if the whole thing really is just sort of a front. Like, if they do this, I think really what they're trying to do is just trying to beta test Project xCloud, and what a better way to do it than to use, you know, millions of Switches that are already in the wild to kind of prove the power it has. Renaissance, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm trying to play Anthem. Oh, wow. What? Why does this dude look like Zac Efron? Yeah, I didn't even get a character creation tutorial. I wonder if it was just super glitched then. Alright, I will find somebody who looks like a ginger. Right on, man. I'm glad to hear it. People have gotten weary if EA and anything related to EA. Yeah, well, I mean, EA is not... I mean, that's... a fun, like a perennial punching bag, I think. He's gingery, but perhaps too gingery. Who's this guy with the big scar on his face? EA is on the lower spectrum for multiplayer server performance, but this game is heavily dependent on online. EA does not have the money. They pushed this game hard. Yeah, they did push this game hard. I guess that they don't let you tweak it. I'm assuming they just let you choose from these, you know, pre-compiled template pilots. I'll go with this. I'll go with the Scar guy. Can I make this your player too? No, I don't want to be your. Let's see. I know sometimes when I've tried to use that, it doesn't let me, it won't let you put spaces in the name. So I think it will write itself in a few days. At least it's not, so Sony is notorious for just ignoring fixes and just moving on. I gotcha. I find it's hilarious you may be able to earn achievements on the Switch, yet Switch doesn't have its own rewards. That's what I know, right? That's crazy.
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus, the last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Yeah, I feel like none of this happened before, did it?
Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done?
And wasn't it nighttime?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
That character looks like a girl's head on a dude's body. Don't at me, I'm being serious. The head is tiny.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun.
Find Owen the Freelance. Okay, this is better. Now there's actual objectives popping up. Yeah, before I just, like, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I understand that, you know, like, I've criticized games that handhold too much, but I would at least have, you know, some idea of, you know, what I should be doing next. I remember using my real first name for my 360 bio, and it kept identifying it as profanity. I had so many issues with name creation. That's crazy. I know, right? Sound is a nice touch, I think, for this. Big improvement over, like, you know, 20 minutes ago.
You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy. You don't measure it. You don't count it. It's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
No, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an arcanist and
I got a little bit of a Matrix vibe here. Like, I just keep thinking of Cypher as operators, but then wasn't there also a character... Wasn't... Cypher was the Judas character in the Matrix, right?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about?
That iced APOC and Switch.
You've got no idea how boring...
Wait, did the game not give you a character creator when you first started? No, it didn't.
You see the world through the eyes of a javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the capital day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you
Ignorance is bliss.
But you have to admit that last
Put me back inside. I want to be somebody important. You know, like an actor.
A javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Call down your boosters, hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance. I promise.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. The job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what?
You know, one of the things that I read was that they thought the narrative of this was uneven because it kind of wavered back and forth between serious and kind of goofy. But you know, I actually so far I don't mind it. I think it makes the whole thing a little bit more human when there's some, you know, some humor there. Makes one of the few movies I ever watched at theaters more than once. That and Payback, I think I watched that 5 times each. Payback, was that Mel Gibson? Nothing was like The Matrix. I saw The Matrix a few times in theaters, but I feel like I'm at like a Ren Fair. I feel like every major game is huge open world now. Might be why my backlog never... I know, right? Everything's just massive. Oh, this is so much better.
Owen, you need something?
Please let me go shoot things.
I just got a message from you saying to meet.
I want to show Judge the shoulder cannons.
Why would I want to meet up here?
No, I'm not familiar with Disjointed.
We need you to speak in private.
I do remember that movie, Judge. It's just been a while.
You always travel with security escorts.
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance. I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, the two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying.
Well, let's go find the Arcanist.
Elias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you.
Were you in a random medieval times? I know, right? And now I have to watch the cable guy.
More about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him.
What's up, Coffee Elm? Welcome back.
Say, freelancer.
They sell you mutton or expensive beer. Leave. Yeah, no doubt.
Owen? Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, I'll say.
There were no utensils in medieval times, hence there are no utensils at medieval times. Would you like some more Pepsi?
Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Oh yeah, totally cable guy. Which is so weird. I'll never forget watching that movie when I was probably like 10 or 11 years old. And him giving that whole spiel near the end with Matthew Broderick where he's like, you'll be able to play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. Like, how true that would become. Yeah, it's a really silent bodyguard. I don't know. Ooh, okay, here we go. Now we can try out a different javelin. Tassin has given you resources to replace your old javelin. Choose carefully. You'll be using this suit until new javelin classes become available at level 8, even if you restart the game. Wow. No pressure. Storm. The Storm is the latest javelin design using ember cord seals to harness the power of the elements. Its ability to float above combat compensates for its light armor. Operated by a skilled lancer, the javelin's lightning, ice, and other elemental attacks make it an invaluable tool against the Dominion. I won't strand you to play Beat Saber, okay? I want to find a game that I can get into and play with people that is on the scale of Destiny, but I would like a clean break from Destiny, I think. Commonly used frontline fighters, this reliable javelin has well-rounded offensive and defensive capabilities due to an even balance of armor and speed. The Ranger's propulsion pack can launch quick airstrikes on unsuspecting foes, so that's just what we had. So really, it's going to come down to Colossus, Interceptor, or Storm. Colossus is a heavy armored industrial deep-sea diving heavy transport. Though slower, it withstands a punishing amount of damage. So I don't know if I want a tank necessarily. Check under your chair? Jakin, what are you doing? My favorite game on the Xbox, probably like Sunset Overdrive, which I haven't played forever though. I won't Destiny, not even for you. There are limits. You get a like. You all get a like. Thanks, Jakin. Interceptor created as a scout suit for explorative and diplomatic missions, the Interceptor is the most agile acrobatic javelin a Lancer can find. Lightning fast, close range attacks combined with specialized weaponry will thrill Lancers who crave speed on the battlefield. What do you guys think? Personally, I would rather... Yeah, between Interceptor and Storm is kind of where my head's at right now. And this is going to be the one that I'm stuck with till level 8, so what do you guys think? Which one would you rather see tonight? They both seem like pretty light and agile choices compared to Ranger and Colossus. It looks like we've got 2 lights, a mid, and a heavy. Well, Interceptor's probably lighter than Storm, though. Interceptor? Nicholas, what's going on, man? How are you tonight? Thanks for swinging by to watch me play around as Iron Man. Kinda, when the game loads. Interceptor? Interceptor it is. Specialized weaponry sounds like an elemental attack or something. Alright, we'll do it. Oh, wait, no, well, Jacob says Storm. I don't know if I can actually do a poll in here, but I think we have more votes for Interceptor than Storm. Where's RoboCop? I want to be RoboCop. Colossus sounds lame. I never liked the big head, but yeah, I very rarely like to tank, so alright, we'll go Interceptor. My vote counts for 20 votes. Oh, Jakin. It does not. The most agile acrobatic javelin a Lancer can find. In the right hands, the Interceptor speed is unmatched. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Okay. So let's do it then. I just have 7 left. Ooh, do I get to customize everything now? Okay, now this looks more fun than doing that. Your life is not a lie, Jagan. Use the loadout tab to change weapons, parts, and gear. Create custom loadouts in the Javelin menu. Press X on and unlock tabs to switch your equipment. To move the camera, circle around, zoom in, zoom out. All pretty standard stuff. Switch appearance in the R1 tab to your look. Alright, cool. Wait, is everything locked though? Strike system. This inventory is Javelin specific. Press X on the items you want to equip. Compare currently equipped items checkmarked on the right with selected item on the left. Salvage items for crafting materials by holding square. Well, I think all I have is 1, so I don't know if I really have anything that I can customize right now. Javelin has multiple slots to equip items. Disney lawsuit in 3, 2. It is kind of a Rocketeer look. Some things may be locked in the tutorial. Yeah, I think you're right. Does anyone know what Slime Rancher is? I have heard of it, but I have not played it. Some slots are unlocked immediately. Some have requirements. Select a slot to read the requirements. Okay. So I need to be at least level 3 then. Guess we're going to be sticking with that Fulcrum for now. And the assault system is Venom Bomb. Maybe I can change the appearance at least? There are many ways to change appearance for your Javelin. To explore new materials, colors, and animations. To start, add finishing touches like level of wear, vinyls, and metal plating. That's neat. Use coin or shards to purchase new appearance items. Oh, they'll let me buy some things. Oh, this customization is going to get dangerous. I don't know if I want to spend 14,000 on it, though. The range is insane. That's good to hear, though. I like customization. $61,000 850 shards. I don't know if I really want to do a ton of customization right now, but let's... Maybe I could change the torso. Like, I would like to do purple. Like, that's... Purple's my jam. That's what I like. These armor sets are reminding me of Spartan armor right now. Animations? Arrival animation. Oh, that's cool. That's so Iron Man right now. Do it again. Okay, that's kind of slick. I do like this. I'm gonna stick with the default just 'cause I think it looks just like Iron Man whenever he does his landing in Iron Man 3, whenever he's working on what, Mark 42 or whatever. Insert Skyrim character creation meme here. I plan to make my suit look Wu-Tang certified. That's pretty great. Paint. Oh, okay, this is neat. Ooh, I like that. Wrinkled cloth Dominion hex? That sounds awesome. Okay, I will do that. This Fallout 76 mod looks awesome. It's not Fallout 76. It's gonna be good. Secondary hard, rubber hardened plastic. He's so green. I just feel like I should have something a little more subtle if I'm going to be flying around shooting things. The pattern's nice. Like, this game just looks like it has so much potential. I really don't want it to go to waste. Change the black to red and the green to gold? Ooh. Can I? I still don't even see, like, where I can really change the colors, though. Like, this is just... Wait. Am I hitting the wrong thing to do this? Oh, you have to go to the right to select color. Okay, wait. Say that one more time. Maybe it's like too many choices. Black to red, green to gold. Okay, let's try changing the green to gold. I said I wanted to be Iron Man. Let's see how close to gold we can get. What? Oh wow, that's a lot of options. All right, look, that's too orangish. I feel like that looks kind of gold. Could try to make the silver Centurion armor. That could look sweet. I can never stream this. I would be customized the entire... And that's probably what I'm going to do. At least for a second. I'm going to try to make it look like Iron Man. I'll just do yellow and red to make it easier. Hold on. I'm not gonna spend the whole. I'll just try to get it in the ballpark of Iron Man. Oh man, I have to say, like, it's so dumb. I should not like this as much as I do, but I super do right now. Oh, I guess I can't do anything with that one. Also, material type affects color. For example, there is gold on steel, gold on titanium, gold metal, gold plastic. I gotcha. Legit worse than Skyrim and Halo Reach. I mean, it's pretty good. Does this look Iron Man-ish enough? Like, can we get away with just this? Because I should probably go do some stuff. Buying this tomorrow just because you can look like Iron Man? How can you be so shallow, Judge? Oh, we could throw a little more gold in there. Can I change the lighting on the visor? Hold on, I'm curious. Okay, that's enough. This is Iron Man-ish enough. Looks like a beekeeper from the future. No joke. Alright. I'm gonna take my new Iron Man Javelin out for a spin. I at least want to shoot a few more things before I call it for tonight. I'm just happy that the game is functioning. And they had to know this is exactly what people were going to do. I can see now, Judge. You ready for the mission? Need a minute? Are you customizing again? No. Lost. Alright, let's do that one. Review mission difficulty level and privacy settings are 3. Seems like there's a lot of options to sort through here. I mean, I'm not going to say it's badly laid out, but there's a lot. It's deeper than I expected, or at least it appears to be. Invite players by hitting R1 into the squad page. Launch mission by hitting square. Okay. Difficulty is normal. I'm set to public so other people can join. We'll leave it that. Alright, we'll just start it and see what happens. Looks like the Wasp went Stark fangirl. Yeah, a little bit. Oh my god! It's just like a blatant ripoff with the golden red. And now we play the waiting game. Hey Adrian, we just made the Javelin look like Iron Man. That's about all you missed, that and the horrible glitch. Started customizing and finished with 5 o'clock shadow review by a single bomb. Reinforce other freelancers to help them on difficult missions and earn bonus experience points. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, are these other players right now?
Freelancer, you ready to jump in?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact.
Oh, I thought it was a mission objective, but it's just like the other people on my team here. It's like a Barbie fashion game, I know.
I'm detecting the camp.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can have multiple setups. You can save presets.
Equipment. Arcanist made. And no Matthias.
It just seems weird that we even have guns. It feels like we shouldn't need them.
Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
What is that? What's shooting me?
Okay, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Are you going to friend me on Xbox soon? The next time I'm on there, absolutely. Gotta go to bed, man. Good to see you. YourPlayerTwo. Have a great night. All you too, Renaissance. I appreciate you coming by, man. Have a good night.
Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the freelancer's handbook.
The radio signal is getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp. Arcanist located.
I have Joker themed one, green and purple, with battle damage with Rouse Wu-Tang Killer set up. I mean, why wouldn't you, man? If it affords you that much customization. Oops.
Signal device found. We can use it to locate Matthias.
You guys need to watch Disjointed. It's so funny. YourPlayerTwo. I will have to check it out, man. I'm looking for something new. I'm getting tired of watching The Office a little bit.
We've got scars getting in the way of the search. Do something. These scavengers are always mucking things up. Destroy any hives that pop up. That can cut off reinforcements.
Hives need more scars. Got it.
Clear out those remaining scars.
Radio signal?
Still working on it. Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Your male character is a serious hourglass figure. I know, right? He's so pretty.
More hives.
I noticed.
Oh my god. Are these like throwing daggers? What is this?
The only way to stop
Oh yeah, Venom Bomb, that's right. So everyone's taking poison damage right now. Or I guess like acid damage or whatever.
just have to work on clearing out the last of the scars now.
Little bit.
Finally. And done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear.
Ooh, that's the ultimate ability that I just wasted.
Okay, let's go.
Which I'm guessing just gives me,
Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. Just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster.
well, hopefully it doesn't take too long for that to come back. Wait, what does it say outside the mission boundary?
Got a bunch of scars.
I'm following them. They're like right in front of me.
I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
I've seen that animation before, what you did for your super.
Okay, I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. All you need to do is turn it on. Signal booster is working.
Turning things on, that I can do.
Find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
Matthias? Still can't hear
Which character in Mortal Kombat? Like Cyrax or something? Oh, where are we going?
The Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait! I have an idea. That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached Matthias.
Arcanist forward cam. Matthias been using this.
Something has them in range.
They need to build a game that focuses on aerial combat, like you never land a fight from above. Wouldn't that be like Zone of the Enders?
Scars. Let's fix
That sounds like that would be similar.
Get me into the access panel. I'll do the rest.
That's gonna be salvaged.
Oh, that doesn't look like a repair. Would you just let me? Oh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company. Can it be fixed? Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll
Respawn
figure it out.
restricted. Okay, that I'm completely okay with.
Oh, damn. We've got a big one. Focus on the big guy. Oh, the gates are closing. Looks like we scared them off. Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio. Ah! Okay, I think I got it. You sure? Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patching with eyes through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness. There's no time.
It does look like the Wasp in flight.
I can see them.
Sub-Zero?
Hurry.
Just hang on. We're coming.
And this reminds me of Iron Man flying into, what was it? Baron von Strucker's stronghold in Ultron.
Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm getting a read on his radio signal. Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up there.
What about the scars near you? See anything?
A few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless. Wait, what's this? I found some canisters. Could prove useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry.
Language.
Contained explosion.
I think you better hurry. We're dealing with some scars ahead. One less for Matthias. That's good.
Casual, what's up, man? How are you tonight? Ooh, was that a bomb?
Time for a field test.
What's happening? Matthias?
It worked. Small trap, the scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving.
I don't feel like I'm in a ton of danger right now.
More incoming. Watch those hides.
Oh no! Better go get some health somewhere. Hold on.
Hives taken care of. Let's see to those scars. You got it.
That's better. Flips for days. You are too agile. I know, right?
Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Just a minute. I'm okay. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Stay ahead of them. Nearly there.
I was trying to play through some Battlefield 1, gave up on that. LOL. What happened? He needs a medic or tech support. Yes, that is exactly what I needed. I just needed a network engineer. No hospital. We tried turning it off and on. Dies. I haven't watched IT Crowd in a while.
Stay put. Keep him off you.
Much appreciated.
Oh, is that the synergy? Like, he froze somebody while I started, like, just like, breaking them apart? 'Cause that does seem awfully Sub-Zero-ish.
Be careful. I'm trying.
I'm addicted to the Slime Rancher. What makes it so good? Yes, the flashlight is automatic. I didn't have to do that. These monsters look like they have bagpipes on their backs.
We got some scar heavies.
A little bit.
Look out! Don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. The thing's name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is. That thing just didn't die. What the hell? The Scar Leader's down. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we?
I'm not enjoying the bullet sponging. It's so fun exploring and running away from things that can kill you and finding new types of slimes. So do you craft gear, find, buy gear in this game? I think the answer is yes. I think you can do both.
Scar's out of the way. Someone check on Matthias.
I'm assuming these are other players. These are not AI, I'm guessing.
Scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and Scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Okay. Stick out some emotes. So that was a mission that I got randomly just paired up with people, I think. Turrets who attack the tars, they kill you and slimes. Oh, for Slime Rancher. Soldier playstyle medal. $2,700 XP for expedition feats. So I'm already level 4, so it doesn't look like it's going to take too long for me to get some other javelins unlocked. Let's check. Are the other characters' names something juvenile or vulgar? Yep, they're players. Like BP Ninja Cat. Alliance bonus added. That's neat. There's arc reactors everywhere. That's all I can see right now in the middle of my screen. Pilot level increased. Weapon slot unlocked. That's fun. You can make a drone to do stuff automatically for you? Not bad. So... what else did I unlock? Component slot. Do I need to keep a common shotgun? See, this is the part that drives me nuts, is I don't know if I'm going to get rid of something that may be designated as common, but it's technically like one of the better guns at launch or something. But you get the lab after getting enough money to expand. I gotcha. I also spent an entire day with my online friends camping noob spawn areas of LMOs and just watching the names people pick while chatting. All hail the internet. Indeed, man. Cloudburst, Power 4... I feel like I should just destroy anything that's common. Increases all damage by 35% of the base damage and damage taken by minus 35% of base. Like, I have no idea of telling what's good and what's not. I'm gonna get rid of this pistol. All the power levels are the same. Handguns for sycophants. Please choose where you want to go. The forge, I guess. Might as well add something here. I'd be curious if it makes any aesthetic difference, although I doubt that it will. Okay. 43 chimeric alloy. So I think I got another weapon slot, right? So I can finally equip a different... These guns look pretty samey, though. Let's go for something that puts everything up. Let's try Hammerhead, I guess. And then I thought... I guess I can't craft anything. Oh, component upgrade. At least there's some sense of progression. Alright, so what do we want to do? Double-edged inscription increases all damage dealt by 35. That seems nice. Inscribe component that enhances the interceptor melee strikes and increases damage by 10% of the base damage. Increases javelin armor by a large amount. That might not be bad, considering how squishy I'm going to be as a lightweight character. No, this is the full-on real version, Clayton. Can you alter proportions like height, build? No, I don't think so. I think you basically just had like a pilot, and then I think they just assumed that most of the time you're going to be in the javelin anyway. So what's the point? Yeah, I mean, this seems like a good idea. We'll try it. Man, I got some leveling up to do to get this to a better place. So all javelins are the same size, just different customization. Okay. Well, no. I mean, obviously the other one's heavier, but I could see why load points or load times were a point of contention for a lot of reviewers on this. Though I feel like we have looked at a lot of them. Like they were talking, like just to get from one mission to the next, you have to sit through like 4 different load screens. Yeah, no, this looks like from when we started.
Freelancer.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
You often hang around outside the walls like that?
Check out Diet Kratos over here.
This was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know.
Oh yeah, yeah. 2 interceptor classes. I would assume would be the same. I don't know why they would change it. Like I don't think you can fine tune it that way.
I do. Much of what I am about to tell you is not well known. My ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago.
That's not how you spell
She
Johnny.
saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and
Rivendell.
freelancers anywhere.
I think you're correct.
The freelancers, along with the sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north.
Well, what's driving these cruel conquerors? Men are weak.
The Dominion, the sentinels, and the freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legend.
I mean, I'm having fun with this, but it also, seeing everybody suit up all the time really makes me want to play Titanfall again. It's the First Order.
One of our best, Freelancer Adams, led the charge as the Enclave leapt to meet the Dominion forces head on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin.
That dude's definitely evil, even if he's ripping off both Predator and Ronan the Accuser.
He came to take the city at any cost.
Yeah, you're right. They do just walk off during the fight scenes, Judge.
Outnumbered, outflanked, and outgunned, freelancers fought.
We call this the "We Swear This Isn't Destiny" cutscene.
For a time. But the walls of the Great Freemark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls.
I just might sometime. Coffee, Metal Gear or
While some,
what an
like
AT-AT.
Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that deep in the city, Johnny
It's
discovered
kind of awesome seeing one of them save somebody.
the Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The cenotaph.
Right. God, it does look like a Killzone villain. This game may be good, but it's definitely a Frankenstein of gaming pop culture cliches. I know, right? Like, I've seen The Matrix, I've seen Lord of the Rings in here. That's definitely... No, you know who that is? That's, who was it in the first Thor movie that he had to fight? I can't remember. Like, it wasn't the Destroyer, was it? But it looks like if him and Ronan the Accuser had a baby. With a dash of Predator.
Which was unleashed that day. Destroyed Freemark. Destroyed the Dominion. Destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too.
I will.
I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Access the faction system within challenges. Help Sentinels, Freelancer, and Anarchists to unlock reward. Arcanists, not Anarchists. Definitely getting tired. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I do have to get up and go to work here in like 5 or 6 hours, but I hope you guys had fun hanging out. Sorry it was so quiet and glitchy there at the beginning, but I guess, again, you know, when you have an always-on online game, especially during the launch window, you're going to have some stability problems more than likely, but yeah, so far I think it shows promise. Oh, excuse me. I would say at least so far that like 6s or 7s are about the right score for this game. But again, I'm only in the first 2 hours, so who knows what it might come out with. Abaddon, what's up, man? I would say it's serviceable. I don't know if it's worth a full price purchase at launch. I think it might be worth a full price purchase if you had buddies you were going to play with for sure on a consistent basis. But as it stands, like, we hit a game-breaking glitch earlier, but again, it's probably because, they're working some of the bugs out. So, but yeah, everybody, you guys have a good night. I'm sure I will be streaming again sometime this week because I really want to stream Deathmark at some point. And depending on my work situation Saturday morning, I will be on Abaddon's channel for the Chillcast, which happens at 10:30 p.m. Eastern every Friday night, where we talk about different video game stuff. And I'm sure that Reggie Fils-Aime leaving Nintendo will be something that would come up, or at least I would be surprised if it did not. So, but yep, I'm gonna go ahead and crash. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for coming to hang out on the stream, and hopefully you had fun checking out this a brief look at a few Anthem missions. So I will see you guys soon. All right.